Yeah.
But we'll see. I believe, like you just said too, I agree with the unfolding part.
Mhm.
Well, let's just begin because I know it's just us, but I haven't heard from Kat.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
5:30. Any special requests?
Yeah,
I got it turned, so
Yeah.
hopefully you can see.
thank you very much. I
And,
appreciate it.
and just see what happens. I've had one of those hectic days and I'm ready to relax.
Yeah.
Were you busy today?
I've been running at a much milder pace.
Well, that's good.
I'm trying to enjoy the moment and stop trying to produce every minute of the day, so.
Oh, good. Well, it
Kind of
doesn't,
what you've been
it
doing.
doesn't matter anyway, Paul.
Yeah.
I tell myself that all the time. I have busy days and I'm like, it doesn't even matter. Even though I do my best, I get stuff done, but in the end, it's like,
Yeah,
where's the sunset?
but I was really looking forward to this session, I have to say.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad we're still having it then. And that's why I put in the little break next week, just to see if anybody would.
Cool.
For sure. So we'll just drop back, closing the eyes, taking advantage of having these great bolsters to put our legs up on.
Mhm.
A few slow, deep breaths, just dropping way back. Each time you exhale, feel the skin on your face softening. And in your mind's eye, focus on the parts of your body that are touching the mat, the parts of your body that are touching your block, and just savor that support. Effortlessly resting the legs, effortlessly resting the body, and dropping way back. And your eyes dropping way back in your eye sockets. The tongue relaxed, neither touching the teeth or the roof of the mouth. And just scanning your whole body with your mind's eye. And still aware of the sounds in the room, the air on your skin. Laying back on your mat right here, right now. And the skin on your face, expressionless. And then very slowly, we're going to stay in this position, but very slowly just start to flex your feet. The toes are upright, curling back towards your body. Press out the heels. knees are still bent, just flex your feet. And then release. Start to squeeze the hips, squeeze the glutes. It's almost like curling your tailbone under. When you tighten the glutes, the tailbone tucks ever so slightly. You can feel your low back pressing right against the mat. Keep squeezing and release. And then take a deep belly breath, expand your belly. And as you exhale, the belly drops in towards the spine and then start to squeeze, pull your belly in towards your spine. Exhaling all your breath. Keep squeezing like a super flat belly and release. Start to reach your arms straight out to the sides, straight out from your shoulders, straight out from your chest, on the floor. Spread your fingers wide and just stretching the fingertips way out to the side. Keep stretching, keep spreading your palms, your fingers, and release. One more time, stretch out the arms, the fingers, spread your hands, and now press into the back of your hands. The elbows might be off the floor, but the back of the hand pressing into the mat. Keep spreading the fingers wide and release. We're going to press the back of the head into the mat and turn down the corners of the mouth. So press the back of the head, turn the corners of the mouth down. Nobody's looking. It's like flexing your neck. One more breath and release. Prune face. Squeeze everything in towards the point, the tip of your nose. Purse your lips, furrow your brow. Keep squeezing. And release. Slide the arms overhead alongside the floor and just stretch, reach the fingertips away. Start to flex the feet, toes are upright. Here you might even press the back of your calves into the block ever so slightly, just flexing, reaching, stretching. Get really thin through your middle. Pull the belly into the spine, a little arch in the back. One more breath and release. The arms overhead, just resting. Feel the broadness of your upper back, the broadness of your chest. And then extend your arms straight. Very slowly, tuck the chin, roll up, bring your arms with you, and let your eyes flutter open. Look down your legs, reaching. And exhale, release. Just let your arms go back. And then draw the right knee in. Take a gentle clasp around your knee or behind the thigh. Good. You can start circling, pointing, flexing anything that feels right to the ankle. Tuck the chin, roll up, draw your forehead towards your knee. And as you exhale, the head goes down, extend the legs straight up. Interlace your hands behind the thigh and point and flex. circling, and just working out kinks and pops in your toes, in your foot, in your ankle. Flex the foot, the leg is upright. Tuck the chin, roll up, look down your body. Again, curl up around your belly button. And exhale right back down. Walk the hands up the back of the leg. Find that lunge, holding onto the ankle, maybe the outer edge of the foot. Deeply bend the knee right into the chest. A few belly breaths, massaging your internal organs. Each time you take a breath, soften the hamstring, the belly of the muscle. And then slide the right hand up for half happy baby. Hold on to the ankle, maybe the outer edge of the right foot, and let the knee open wide. You might even tip a little. The foot stays parallel with the floor. Deep opening in the groin, in the hip, the inner thigh. And just expand your belly into that big open space. And then draw the ankle across the left knee. Open the right knee wide. Press the right thigh away. Good. Give your right hip the signal for movement. And when you're ready, let the legs soften in towards your body. Shoot the right hand through that opening. Go for the knee or behind the thigh. Good. You can use your elbow to the inside of the right thigh if you want to feel a little bit more, and maybe rock just a little from one side to the other. Sciatica stretch. And then coming back to the center, tuck the chin, roll up, draw your forehead towards your knee. Exhale right back down. A few more breaths. And then slowly release. The legs go back to the block. Arms slide overhead, reach your fingertips. And when you're ready, drawing up, tuck the chin, roll up, reach for the block, squeeze up, hold up a little more than usual, and exhale right back down. Left knee draws in, take a gentle clasp around the knee or the thigh, start to point and flex, circle. Tucking the chin, roll up, forehead towards your knee. And exhale right back down. Extend the legs straight up. Interlace the hands behind the thigh and point and flex. Circling in one direction, the other. A good time to send gratitude towards our feet, all that they do for us. Good to baby the feet. And then flex the foot, press into the hands pull into the thigh, tuck the chin, roll up, look down your body. And then as you exhale, the head goes down, walk your hands up the back of the leg, hold on somewhere. A few belly breaths, massaging your internal organs on the left side. And then slide the left hand up, half happy baby. Reach for the outer edge of your foot and let the knee open wide. So right angle at the ankle, or right angle at the knee. Big space for your belly to breathe. And then we'll cross the ankle over the right knee. Let the left knee open wide. Press the left thigh away. Give your left hip the signal for movement. And when you're ready, draw the legs in. Left arm shoots through that opening for the back of the thigh, the knee. Maybe your left elbow presses the left thigh away. Any tension in the knee, flex your foot. And send your breath into your left hip, maybe rock a little side to side. Explore the stretch. And then back to the center, tuck the chin, roll up, forehead towards your knee. Get super compact. And exhale your head back down, a few more breaths. This time we're going to release the legs straight up, the hands on the outside of the thighs, and then just point and flex. So both legs straight up. Yep, and just alternately point and flex. Hands are there for support, circling, reversing. And then just start to jiggle. Jiggle, wiggle the legs, just shake them out. Just shake it out and just know how good that is for your circulatory system. Good. And then soften, flex the feet, the arms go straight up, palms facing. And 10 times let's open the legs, open the arms. and then close the book. So just moving at your own pace, synchronize the arms and the legs, opening and closing. Make it even, smooth and fluid, and just grounding down through the hips, the shoulders, the back of the head. And eventually, both legs come to the top. And here, just circle the wrists whenever you get there. Circling in one direction, and then the other. And then making fists and opening wide, holding on, letting go, just a few times. And then keep the fingers, keep the hands open. We're going to go into the lower abdominals. So just draw your legs in towards your fingertips and then lower back down. It's like lifting up the tailbone just an inch or two and back down, working the lower abdominals, isolating these difficult to isolate muscles. Try not to use momentum and just draw the legs in towards your fingertips to touch and back. You can keep the hands close or let the hands drop away if you want more of a challenge. Just rolling the tailbone up and back down, up and back down. And we don't even count, we just do it. You can always take a break. The precursor to shoulder stand, plow. Anytime the legs go up and over or up in the air, we use these lower abdominal muscles. So let's just do one more. There's the count. And then bend the knees right into the chest, big hug, rock side to side. Massaging the low back, the hips. And then back to the center. And just push your block off to the side. And we'll draw the knees back in, the arms go straight out to the sides. So keep the knees close, a very simple twist. We're going to drop the legs to the right, way up high under the arm. Reach down with your right hand for support. You can wriggle the shoulders to the right and gently pick up your head to look to the left. And then just soften, maybe even close your eyes. Scan your body like we did in the beginning and let go everywhere, softening both hands, both shoulders, your jaw, your belly, your breath, the inner thighs, the inner ankles. Your breathing will be more shallow, just keep it steady and smooth. Big squeeze to the internal organs. Big squeeze all around the spine. And you can experiment ever so slightly, sliding your left arm up on a diagonal. See what that might be like. Just more of an opening across the pectoral, across the chest, the underarm. Stimulating lymphatic flow. And then slowly slide the arm back out to the side. Draw your head back to the center. Release the right arm. And the knees come back up. Come back to the center. Wrap your arms around your legs. Big hug. Tuck the chin, roll up. See if you can reach for the bottom of your feet, your ankles. See if you can bring your nose in between your knees. Super compact. Exhale right back down. The knees stay close. The arms out to the side. And when you're ready, drop the knees to the left, way up high under your left arm. Reach down with your left hand for support and wriggle the shoulders. Maybe pick up the head and turn your gaze out your right fingertips. And then scan your body. Make sure you're not holding on anywhere. Maybe even soften your eyes or close them. Here again, a big squeeze to the internal organs, the spine. Maybe experiment with sliding your right arm up on a diagonal. Continue letting go everywhere. And then draw your head back to the center first. Slide the right arm out to the side. Release the left hand. Roll onto your back. Again, big hug. Reach for the shins, the ankles, maybe the bottoms of your feet. Squeeze up. Tuck the chin, roll up. And just the head drops back. It's been a while, we'll do some spinal rocking. So just use the legs with momentum this time, rolling forward and back, just coming all the way, rounding forward. Keep the neck out of the equation. Warming up the spine, massaging your back. And last time, one more time, just come up, stab. All right. I'm gonna get the knee pad just to have handy, but let's put the soles of the feet together, the knees open wide, Baddha Konasana. And here too, we can always wriggle into it. You can use your hands on your feet or just look straight down, maybe the hands on the mat, maybe the elbows gently resting on the inner leg. Now here we're going to center the left hand out in front and just use your right hand on your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Lengthening a really elongated twist. And just flow back to the center. Place the right hand out front and place your left hand to gently press the left thigh. Look over the left shoulder. And then slowly release, coming back, lifting up, walk the hands back. Slide your feet out, Dandasana, press down through the hands, the feet, the back of the legs. And then slide the heels in, the knees are bent. Inhale, reach up. And lengthen out as if we were going to touch hands. Reach out, and just drop your nose right between your knees. Go for the floor or holding your ankles or feet. And tuck your chin a lot. And you should feel this from the heels of the back of the legs, through the hips, the sacrum, along either side of the spine, through the shoulder, the neck, over the crown of the head. Total back body opener. And then slide your hands back, round up, roll up, straighten the legs again, press down, Dandasana. Just a few times, lift one leg and release, and then the other. If you can hold a second or two, explore that. I can't really do that, but my legs get a cramp. So if you can explore a hold, that's great. Or simply up and down, working the front of the thigh.
I can do something you can't do?
I can't, yeah. Well, there's lots of stuff when it gets into the hips and the legs, yeah. I get that cramp in the front of the thigh.
Huh.
Can't all do it all. So just a few times like that, very good. Great. And then draw the legs in, cross the ankles, come up onto your hands and knees. And just set yourself up, table pose. You know where you're gonna go. A few cat and cow breaths, so rounding and arching at your own pace. Let your gaze take you there. Stay light in the hips and the shoulders. Good. Come back to neutral when you get there. Pivot the elbows in, extend the right leg back, curl the toes under, stretch the calf, the arch, the Achilles. Inhale that leg parallel, squeeze through the glute. Flex the foot, crown of the head beaming forward, looking down. We're going to cross it way over the left, look over your left shoulder. Side body stretch from the big toe to the crown of the head. And then soften, bring that knee back to place. Just 3 times out to the side, lift the right knee, extend the leg, draw the heel back and lower. The right knee goes up, extend the foot, draw it back and lower. Last time. Good. And then curl the toes under, sit back. You can drop your forehead down and just have your arms extended, soften everywhere. Deep breath. Stretching in the toes, the arches, the hips, the low back. And then draw your elbows right next to your head, palms to touch. Lifting our prayer over the back of the head, let's send it out. Our prayer. And then release the hands. Slide the hands back under your shoulders, pressing up. Soften the toes. Pivot the elbows in, look straight down. The left foot steps back, curl the toes under, stretch the calf. Pull the belly up and in. And then inhale that leg parallel to the earth. Really flex through the glute. Flex the foot. And then cross it way over the right. And look over the right shoulder. And then bring it back to place, unwind, come back to table pose, and just 3 times lift the knee, extend the leg, draw it back in and down. The knee, extend, draw it back and down. Last time. Good, and release. Same thing, curl the toes under, sit back. Walk the hands out, and again, the forehead softens. This time, keep reaching the arms so the elbows are off the floor, the hands are spread wide. Let's come into our first downward dog. So when you're ready, press up to the hands and knees, lift up the hips, and press your chest back. Keep the knees soft. Keep pivoting the elbows in, and then just drop one heel and then the other. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Step into the left foot and slowly, just halfway, the right leg floats up just halfway. Press your foot parallel to the back wall. And lower right back down. You know where you're going to go. Step into the right. The left leg floats up just halfway. And release. Lower the knees back to your mat and walk the hands up. Walk them back to your waist for Parigasana. So the right foot comes out for stabilizing. You can have the foot flat or the heel. Right hand on the right thigh, open the left palm, and inhale, reach up, and exhale, look down your leg. So good. Turn the palm so it faces the floor, accelerate out the pinky, and it's like the right shoulder slightly forward and the left shoulder is slightly back. Looks like the latch of a gate. Good. And then inhaling up, place the hands, stabilize the foot, top arm alongside your ear, the palm is down. Reach out. And then slowly release. Look down, sweep the arm down, stabilize, however you stabilize, and walk the hands back for the other side. Step it out. Find your foot position. Left hand to the left thigh, open the right palm, and inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean. You can look down your extended leg. This time the left shoulder's forward and the right shoulder's back. Opening the side body, the psoas, the intercostal muscles in between each rib. Accelerate out your pinky. And then inhale, sweep up, stabilize the foot, place the hand. Top arm reaches overhead, good. And then look down, forward, or up. And then sweep down, place the hands. This time walk the hands back out again. Curl the toes under, lift right up to downward dog. And just walking it out, pedaling one foot the other. You might even open your feet as wide as your mat. You might lift way up high on your toes, so feel free to explore it. And then walk your feet towards your hands towards your feet. Pigeon toe. Soften the knees, soften the arms, let your head dangle yes. And no. And yes again. You might shift your weight side to side. Feel the outer edge of one foot and then the other. And then back to the center. Just the arms, sweep back and up, reach up for the sky, like pull the shoulder blades away from your ears. Crown down, tailbone up. You might even interlace the fingers, the hands coming together, and draw your arms up and over. And then slide your hands to the top of your thighs, slowly round up, roll up. Nice and slow, keep the gaze down. Head comes up last. A few shoulder rolls when you get there. Just shrugging the shoulders up, back, and down. And then we'll go for that big hug. Sweep the arms out to the side, yep, reach out, and then over, crossing, reach for the shoulder blades. Tuck the chin, just let your head relax, big hug. And then inhale, open to switch sides, cross the opposite arm on top. And then release. Let's step into a powerful chair pose. So find your feet hip width apart. We'll start in Samasthiti with the palms forward. Just holding that. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep up and sit right back into your chair. Good. Knees tracking right over the feet. You can see your big toes in front of your knees. The weight is back on the heel. Classically, the gaze is down and forward, but it can be slightly up. Draw the belly in and inhale, come up. Release the arms right back to Namaste. Let's bring them together in front of the heart. And one more time, inhale, sweep up, sit back. Torso at a 45-degree angle, the knees tracking. The weight in the heels. Utkatasana, powerful chair pose. One more breath. Inhale, stand up, hands together in front of your heart. Pause. So we're going to come into eagle arms. Let's do a preliminary. Come into a squat right here. Shift your weight to the left, pick up the right heel, and just step your foot on top. Right foot on top of the left. Walk into a fixed point. And then inhale, stand up. Step into the right foot and switch sides. Squat down, pick up the left heel. Step on the right foot. And stand up. Release. We're going to do it together. So let's inhale the arms up. The right arm under the left, interlace the forearms, the wrists, find your squat. Pick up the right heel and just step onto the left foot. Squeeze the thighs together for balance. If you want to go to phase 2, that's all I feel like doing today. Phase 2, you can cross one knee over the other. Maybe you want to do phase 3. Draw the belly in, the weight is back over the heel. One more breath. Inhale, stand up, arms sweep up. Left arm under right, find your squat, pause. Pick up the heel and place the foot on top of the other. Squeeze the thighs together. Phase 2, maybe just cross the knee. And release, standing up. Inhale, sweep up. Stepping wide, let's go into side swings. Look back at a fixed point. So after concentrating, it's nice to swing it up. Just slapping like wet noodles. The kidneys, the back of the shoulder. Feels so good. Good. And then slow it back around. Let's just step into a warrior. So hands on the waist, left foot forward, right foot back. So set yourself up with that nice distance. Start to square the hips, gazing at a fixed point and bending the front knee. Left hand stays on the waist, just the right arm. Inhale, sweep it up. Hips dropping, heart lifting. See what it's like to draw the arm alongside the ear. Drawing the thighs towards the center line for balance. One more breath. And let's sweep it down so we rest the chest on the belly. Sweep that arm back, both arms reach back. Look straight down. Really straighten the back leg, good. Building strength. And then slowly inhale, sweep both arms up. Both arms come up alongside the ears and like sit down as you look up. And then draw your hands together, namaste. And just straighten the front leg, turn towards that opening, square the feet, hands to the waist and just shift your hips side to side. Good, big circle, yeah. And then another circle. Good, and just to stay here, hands on the waist, turn to the back wall. So we're gonna do the exact same thing, just turn to the back wall, hands on the waist, bend the front knee, find your warrior legs, and when you're ready, just the left arm sweeps up. Right hand stays on the hip. See if you can draw your arm alongside your ear, keep squaring the hip, keep straightening the back leg. Nice and slow, sweep down, rest your chest on your thigh, both hands reach back, looking down. Big crunch on the right side. Inhale slowly, both arms sweep up, lifting up. Inhale to come up, both arms reaching up alongside your ear. A few breaths here. Really straighten the back leg. And then straighten the front leg, bring the palms together, hands together in front of your heart, namaste, and turn towards that open. Yeah. Hands to the waist, shift the hips side to side. And a big circle in one direction. And a big circle in the other direction. Soften the toes, one hand above each knee. We're going to twist it out. Drop one shoulder and look over the opposite. Track your eyes all the way to the corner. Just twisting side to side. You can really feel this in the inner thigh, the hip, the low back, shoulders and the neck. Just wring it out. And then eventually come back to the center, round up, roll up, heel toe in and step back to the front. So big toes touching, we'll do Ardha Chandrasana 1. Inhale the arms up. Good. Interlace the fingers. And when you're ready, exhale to the right, the hips shift to the left. Good. As if you're in between two planes of glass. Press down through the inside of the left foot. And inhale back through the center. Just flow to the other side. Crescent moon. And inhale to come up. Exhale, fold, swan dive. Bend the knees, soften. Fingertips to the floor, let your head dangle. You can bend your knees as much as you want. You might even hold on to the back of your ankles, the back of your calves, maybe an elbow clasp behind your knees. And then just walk your hands out in front and step your feet back, downward dog. Just step into it. Give yourself enough space between your toes and your wrists. And then pull the heels way up high, shift forward into plank. Look straight down, press the legs super straight, super rigid. Press out the heels. Extend out the crown of the head. And then lower the knees, chest and chin, 8-point bow, and soften everywhere. Forehead comes down. Extend the arms out to the side. And we're going to slide the right hand into the chest and slowly roll to the right. The left hand draws into the chest, roll to the right. Stepping the left leg behind the right. And just soften and close your eyes. Start to transition. Slowly unwind. Eventually coming back to your belly, the arms out to the sides, and the left hand slides in, keeping, I don't know why I keep doing that, the right hand slides in, keep the left hand flat, and step the right leg. To unwind, rolling back. Coming onto your belly, the arms out to the side, give the earth a big hug. Start to point your toes, start to firm the thighs, curl the tailbone under, and the palms are flat, straight out to the side. Inhale, lift up just the head and the shoulders. Good. Not very far. Squeezing the glutes, pressing the pubic bone into the mat. Exhale right back down. Slide the right palm down, the pinky next to the thigh. Slide the left arm up. So we'll do one leg, one arm. When you're ready, inhale the right leg, the left arm. Everything stays on the floor except the right leg and the left arm. And release. You know where you're going to go. Just flow to the other side. Switching arms. Inhale the left leg and the right arm. And release. Slide both hands towards the corners of your mat. Point the toes, firm the thighs. Inhale, lift up, not too high, not too low. Curl the tailbone under a lot. Good. Squeeze the glutes. The neck is long. And exhale right back down. Bring your hands like a pillow. Turn the head, bend the knees, windshield wiper side to side. And then back to the center. Release the legs, slide the hands to either side of your chest. Press up and sit back in child's pose. Your hands, your arms can be anywhere. Maybe above your head, maybe down by your ankles. So just find your version. Balasana. And then slide your hands to either side of your chest. Slowly round up, roll up. We're going to release completely and just sit back. Come forward on the mat so you can lay back. The knees will stay bent. Drop down one elbow, one shoulder. Let's pause here and just drop the knees side to side. A few times, low back twisting.
I think I just saw heaven.
Didn't it feel so good?
They're doing yoga up there.
I know. Heaven's in our body, it's so great. And back to the center, drop down. Come to some nice stretches, some twists. Let's cross the right ankle over the left. It's been a while since we've done this one. And we're just going to have the arms 45 degrees down by our side. And slowly drop the legs to the left. Keep the right knee upright. Maybe reach for your ankle with your left hand. And if it's available, the right arm reaches up on a diagonal. The head and the shoulders stay centered. And then slowly release the hand, roll on the back, the legs stay exactly how they are. Realign the hips, the shoulders, the left foot is flat, the right ankle is over the left knee, bring the right arm down. And now we're just gonna roll to the right. See if you can bring your right knee to the floor. You might even lift up your left heel and see if you can bring your right knee towards the floor. Good. Counter twist. Here, the left arm slides up on a diagonal. The left arm comes down, roll on the back, and uncross the legs. Realign the hips, the shoulders, pause, press the low back flat. It's a pelvic tilt. So just curl the tailbone under, everything stays on the floor. A few times, just release, pelvic tilt, pressing the low back right against your mat. A few times. Last time, and release. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. And this time we're going to just roll to the right. Place the left foot flat on the floor, reach down with your right hand, maybe take hold of the ankle. Settle into the twist. The shoulders, the head stay centered. You might experiment with sliding your left arm up on a diagonal. And then lower the left arm, releasing, so you roll on the back, the legs stay exactly how they are. Realign the hips and shoulders, and when you're ready, drop the legs to the left. See if you can bring your left knee to the floor. You might lift up the right heel. Here, explore reaching your right arm up on a diagonal. And then return the head back to center, lower the right arm, soften, roll onto your back, realign the hips and shoulders, uncross the leg, a few pelvic tilts, just press the low back flat and release, press the low back flat and release. Draw the right knee in and extend your left leg long. Flex out your left foot. Press the back of the left foot down. We're almost there. Really squeeze the right thigh way up and in. And then lower the right foot to the floor. Bend the left knee, draw the left knee in, and extend the right leg long. Press out the right heel, press the back of the right leg down. Really draw the left knee in. And then slowly release right into Shavasana. Extend the heels to the corner of your mat. The arms can be anywhere, but classically about 45 degrees from your body, down by your side. Open and close your mouth comfortably wide to stretch your jaw. Just a few times. Tuck the tailbone under, shrug the shoulders under, and drop way back. Feel the skin on your face melting out and down. And just give it up to total relaxation. Maha Shavasana. Meditate on the sensations that you feel, an easy, gentle breath. Taking in a deeper breath, start to draw yourself back, maybe circling your ankles, circling your wrists, wiggling your toes and fingers. And when you feel ready, bend your knees and roll over onto one side, using your arm as a pillow and rest on your side. And when you feel ready, press down and start to lift up. Feel your way. With your eyes closed, just making your way back to your favorite seated posture. And just bathe yourself in a smile. Totally at peace, totally at ease within the temple of your body. Let's sweep the arms out to the side. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. And just bring the palms together down in front of your heart. And the light within me bows to the light within you. And I thank you, as always, for your practice. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you. My pleasure. Nice way to end the day, that's for sure. Oh,
Really good.
good. Some new things, old and familiar things we haven't done in a while, but those twists.
So, when are you going to be back? Or
Thursday.
Can we do a Thursday class?
No, I'm no.